The height and distance of Albert Pujols' home run ball are given in the table below. Use the regression capabilities of your graphing calculator to create a quadratic model of the height of the ball. So this is going to be the distance traveled, the horizontal distance traveled, and this is going to be the height of the baseball, the home run baseball. All right, well, let's start by first clearing our calculator and then going to Stat and going to Edit. When I look up here, the distance traveled is the X and the height of the ball is the Y. So plugging in distance. Whoops. And now plugging in the height. All right, what's next? So after I do this, I'm going to go Stat and Calculate, and I'm going to go down to Quadratic Regression Model. How did I know that? It says use that capability on your graphing calculator. Keep pressing Enter, and now we come up with our A, B, and C values that make this quadratic equation. When you go to Y equals, you can copy and paste them in using these keystrokes. VARs, go to Statistics, go across to EQ, and press Enter. We do want to adjust the window. Remember, the X's talk about the distance traveled, and the Y's talk about how high did the baseball go. So think of this right now. This is Albert Pujols. He hits this baseball right here, right? It creates this home run, something like this, right? Something that looks like this shape. So if we go here really quickly, let's talk about how far does it go. I have no idea. I know that we're not going to have a negative number that describes the different distance traveled. I'm going to try just going out to 100 first of all and seeing if it's far enough. Zoom fit. Definitely not far enough, right? And I've gone out to 100. Let's go back to Windows and let's try 300 and see if that's far enough. 300 is far enough. Okay. And in fact, by the way, we need to assume that we don't know if this is a home run ball. I need to reword this the next time. So he's hit a ball, and we're going to determine, does it become a home run? We know that it's a well-hit ball. Okay, let's go ahead and let's now come over here, hit Windows, and let's type this in. So 0 to 300, I'm typing in what I see, 4.5 up to 92.8. Okay, gotcha. I got an appropriate window. I can see the entire thing. When we look at part C, it says what is the maximum height? So we want to know how high. That's going to be our Y value. Second trace, go to maximum. I'm using this little cursor, go up to the very top, and now follow the directions. Go to the left, press Enter. Come back to the very top. Go to the right, press Enter, and go up to the very highest point. And how do I know? Is the height of the ball 80 approximately? Is it 92? Which one? Remember, 80 describes how far the ball traveled horizontally before it reached a height of 92.8. Let's round now to the nearest tenth. So 92.8 feet. 92.8 feet. Okay, let's go. How far did the ball go in feet and inches? So if nobody ever catches this in the outfield, if nobody ever, let me just try. All right, so right now we're going to see how far did the ball go in feet and inches. So what is this length? This is going to be an X value. So I'm going to come over here. I want to know what is this distance here. So in order to do this, I am able to use one of the key features on a graphing calculator. That is the 0. So second trace 0. And I need to choose one point to the left and one point to the right. Oh, by the way, I can see this is 81. So maybe like 90 here. There's 90, and I need to choose any place over here. I don't know, 200, any place to the right. Now here are my temporary vertical lines. Pressing Enter will give us this precise point. And again, I want to know how far. So what is the horizontal distance? It is 163.4. 163.4. Now, Albert Pujols played in St. Louis Cardinal Stadium. It's called Busch Stadium, actually. And we know the center field, so if we look at a baseball diamond here, right here is going to be our home plate, and we have our different bases, and we have our outfield, right? I know that's not a great picture. And we know the distance from the center field to the home plate, so from here all the way out here is 400 feet. Now, if the ball only traveled 163.4 feet. We know the ball did not travel far enough to even get close to the wall in center field and be a home run. So is this? No, it did not travel far enough.